Scheduled to return to Patagonia in the spring, we did our best to take advantage of our limited time stateside. Between knocking out a substantial remodel and spending as much time with friends and family as possible, we discovered the 2.5 years we'd been gone had not been kind to Chad's father. Having surrendered his driver's license and no longer able to twist a throttle, at 85 years old, Fred had never realized his lifelong dream of riding a motorcycle across the country.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Pop.
85. 85, can you believe that?
So Chad decided to do something about it. To make sure they weren't biting off more than they could chew, Chad headed down to the local Eagle Rider and rented a street glide for the day, for a quick 10-hour lunch run to the Cold Springs Tavern in the hills above Santa Barbara.
Yeah, you're in the back seat. One. Yeah.
Blue Hill Regional Park. Okay.
Yes, sir.
From the mountains through Solvang and down to the coast, lunch wouldn't be complete without ice cream at the pier. Fred was all smiles. Route 66 was officially a go.
We need something that's actually going to fit.
Well, this is why we're trying this, because
Okay.
I don't...
Yeah, I don't think that one's going to fit you, Dad.
Nope. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I tried.
I give it the thumbs up.
How's it feeling? Here, let your gut out. Don't suck it in. Let it out.
After buying some gear befitting the ride, I set to the task of sewing some of Fred's old Submariner patches from his days as a technical trainer aboard nuclear submarines, while Chad finalized logistics and packing.
Here's Dad enjoying some Cheetos in Dallas. Waiting on our next flight.
After landing in Chicago and making a quick detour to Milwaukee to shoot pool, eat cheese curds, pick up a motorcycle, visit the Harley-Davidson Museum, and see a man about a dog, the boys backtracked to Chicago and the official start of Route 66.
You ready? All right, let's go. Okay, here we are. This is the official beginning of historic Route 66 here in downtown Chicago. What do you say, Pop? You good? Thumbs up? There's Dad saying hi. Here we are, Pontiac, Illinois, next to the Wishing Well Motel.
With day one officially in the books, the boys continued their westward journey, Chad doing his best to piece together the remnants of the Mother Road. Route 66 no longer officially exists. It can't be found on any map except for fragments scattered across the country. The original highway has been repaved, relocated, abandoned, and realigned over the decades, in many instances more than once. Route 66 exists now as a memory, a symbol of simpler times, and a collection of museums, diners, restored gas stations, and odd roadside attractions. Simply riding Route 66 requires constant route finding, backtracking, and detouring through forgotten cities of yesteryear, making this remote section the last remaining remnants of the original brick highway, miles away from what is now the interstate. After a long day of exploring the back roads, the boys said goodbye to Illinois, crossing the Mississippi River into St. Louis, Missouri.
Yep, there's Dad standing at the base of the St. Louis Arch. This thing's actually a lot bigger than I anticipated. What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh?
Huh?
Pretty impressive, huh? You don't have to give the thumbs up. I'm just taking a video.
Okay.
Okay. You can give the thumbs up if you want. Yeah?
Yeah.
You just gonna give me a bunch of different thumbs up? What do you think about the arch, Dad?
It's really something. A lot bigger than I thought at the base.
Yeah.
But it's understandable, hey?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. There's the mighty Mississippi.
Yep.
Bidding farewell to St. Louis, the boys set their sights on Sullivan, Missouri, and the Merrimack Caverns, Civil War-era hideout of Jesse James and his brother Frank. Chad, an expedition caver through his teens and early 20s, was excited to get underground again with Fred for the first time in over 20 years. After the tour and an obligatory ice cream, the boys pushed on to Cuba and the iconic Wagon Wheel Motel.
So we're here at the famous Wagon Wheel Inn, which claims to be the longest operational motel here along Route 66. They have not closed a day since they first opened in 1935. The hotel, the Wagon Wheel, is the same age as Big F. So what do we call that? Serendipity? A good sign, perhaps? It was meant to be. Here we are, the end of day number, officially the end of day number 3, I believe. The Wagon Wheel.
After a morning of riding the Ozarks and picking up hapless hitchhikers, the boys set their sights on Springfield. But not before checking the brakes, anointing the first official dick of the week, and stopping by Uranus for matching tattoos. Oh, and another cave tour. Arriving in Springfield, the boys enjoyed a bit of grog before grubbing down in the city's oldest tavern to commemorate their last night in Missouri.